So a bit more on the pineal gland and the brain and the mind and the soul and the body and the spirit. So we are beings made up of three aspects, but sadly, and I think this is where most of the problem in the world today is that we live in a one-dimensional world. We live in a body world as opposed to a body, soul and spirit, the three elements of the being that we are. And the motorway, if you like, the traveling route between those three entities that make up our being, I think may very well be, well, it's the mind, but what's the engine room of the mind? Is it the pineal gland? So that the pineal gland regulates sleep and regulates mood, as we've talked about before with serotonin and melatonin production and regulation. And that allows us free thinking for the mind to move between the soul, the body, and the spirit. And as we've talked about in other videos, if the body or the soul, which, as we know, scientifically, it seems, if you can have a scientific bent to the soul, but let's say evidentially, when you do your research, that the soul rests in the heart, the lungs, and the brain. And then the regulation of that is in the pineal gland. Then what we need the pineal gland to do is to give us restorative sleep, a level playing field, in order for our mind to travel between the soul, spirit, and body, and allow us to come to a sensible conclusion into who and what we are, and how therefore we go forward as a three-part being.